All right, folks, we'll call this meeting to order at 10 o'clock, and please stand for the pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First thing on the list is approval of the minutes. February 4th, 2026, regular meeting. I need a motion to approve that.
Before I second it, or do I second it and then clarify my statement on that? I want to clarify one of the statements on the minutes.
Good.
Okay. Under unfinished business G. Finished business G. It seems like I didn't say what I wanted to say, but what I thought I said was that I am not in favor of the water filtration plant unless it were completely covered by grants. That's what I wanted to say on that. And now I'll second. Do I have to do anything with that, or
No.
just, okay, I'll second that motion to approve.
All in favor? Aye. Motion carries. Okay. Correspondence. Coleman and Conley sent 4 certified letters addressed to all the members of the Board of Selectmen in the town of Sterling, informing the town of the proposed 50 megawatt AC ground mounted solar, forgive me on this word.
Photovoltaic.
That sounds good. Facility to be located at 318 Sterling Hill Road in Plainfield, Connecticut, and Sugarbrook Road in Plainfield, Connecticut, and 166 Sterling Road in Sterling, Connecticut. There'll be no action taken on this.
Could I, Jack, just read what they have in their first paragraph here? Because they sent this to the town hall. It has my name on it, and they didn't send it to me directly, they sent it here. And it was certified mail. So I just thought, just this little part right here,
Good.
because it's a virology, Brookfield Husky Solar, who are developers of renewable energy facilities. This letter is being sent to inform you that Brookfield Husky Solar intends to develop a 50 megawatt alternating current ground-mounted solar photovoltaic system to be located on approximately 460 acres of combined parcels between Sterling and Plainfield. So that's on the record. Okay.
Okay, Connecticut Department of Labor, Connecticut OSHA, a letter advising that an extension was granted from January 5th, 2026 to April 6th, 2026 for the inspection. There'll be no action taken on this either. Western Connecticut State University, a letter inviting the first selectman to the presidential inauguration of Dr. Jesse Burnell as the 10th president of the Western Connecticut State University. I will not be attending. Okay. Office of the Attorney General, letter congratulating Jack Joslin on his newly elected position as town of Sterling's first selectman. No action on that.
Could I read that? Because it's just a short letter.
But
It's really good for you. It says, Dear First Selectman Joslin, congratulations on your election as First Selectman of Sterling. This election reflects the trust your community has placed in your leadership and dedication to public service. I wish you great success as you work to lead and strengthen Sterling in the years ahead. Please do not hesitate to contact me on my cell phone, and he gives you your cell phone, if I can ever be of assistance. I look forward to working with you on behalf of Sterling, our great state. William Tong, he's the Attorney General of Connecticut. That's very
That was a
good.
good one.
That was nice, yeah.
Unfinished business. Discussion regarding new camera, Wi-Fi and heavy-duty locking electric covers for the gazebo. JRM Electric, plans to do the installation next Wednesday, February 25th. Discussion regarding the 72-inch culvert pipes. That the culvert pipes were posted on the government auction site, and we didn't get any return on that whatsoever. So I need a motion to keep the culvert pipes, and we'll find a use for them at another time.
I'll make a motion.
Okay, I'm wondering where they'll be stored.
Yeah, they're stored up in the industrial park.
Oh, they are?
Yep.
Okay, and that's where they'll stay?
Yep.
Okay, second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Discussion regarding new street takeover. That is still being worked on by our attorney. That's still not done yet. There's a couple of loopholes that have to be straightened out. Water Resource Development Act, request for extension update. Patty, do you have any updates on that?
I don't since the last time, which, when I called, and then it took a couple of days for her to call me back. And then, she gave me a name for us to, contact for our grant writing.
Okay.
So that's what I did.
I need a motion to remove this from the agenda until we have an update.
Okay, I make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Wing Cooper's Red, White, and Blue celebrations for the 250th anniversary of America. Lindsay, you want to speak on that?
There's no update on that.
Okay.
And I'd like to change the wording of that if I could.
Okay.
I am just trying to organize it. It's Sterling celebration, it's not mine.
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh,
We need a motion to remove this from the agenda until we get an update.
I'll make a motion.
yeah, I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Discussion regarding the overview of the water filtration plant, application and funding project. Advise no updates at this time. We are continuing to look to apply for grants. I need a motion to remove this from the agenda until we have more updates.
Make a motion.
Second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Discussion regarding proposed ordinances. Judy's working on getting ordinance drafted to the attorney to make sure they are legally sound.
So the two, one is to add delinquent sewer and delinquent water. As far as building permits, to withhold a building permit, there's two pieces to that. One is to add that as an acceptable reason to deny a building permit. And the second part is to give the Board of Selectmen the ability to do a waiver in the event of health and safety issues. For example, if they needed a new roof, they needed a heating system, they had something going on that would damage the property, you would have the authority to grant a waiver. The attorney has looked at that, made a few changes, so that one's ready to go. And the other one was to officially authorize the revenue collector or tax collector to collect any sewer use charges or any sewer hookup charges. The attorney reviewed that, made a couple revisions to that, so that one's also ready to go. The last one that I'm working on is a little bit more involved because it will be a new ordinance for the town to allow paid municipal employees to serve on certain boards. We have to have an ordinance that says it's allowed. And then we have to look at any of our existing ordinances that state that they're not allowed and make sure that that is revised and says that they would be allowed. Because right now, planning and zoning in particular says that a paid municipal employee may not serve on that board. So we would have to change that ordinance to state that according to whatever our new ordinance number is, that they may be allowed to. So
Excellent. Consider the appointment of Edward Adams to a 3-year term expired 12/1/2028 as a regular member of the Planning and Zoning Commission. I need a motion to appoint Ed to this commission.
Make that motion.
Second
All in favor?
it. Aye.
Motion carries. Oh, that Sarah. Sarah, you want to give us your budget proposal
My budget presentation, sure.
presentation? There you go.
So a couple weeks ago, I gave you guys the proposed budget for 26-27. There are a few changes in it, but thankfully, we're able to keep the mill rate at a steady 22 if we approve this budget. So the biggest changes in this budget, we just did a capital transfer for all of our capital accounts. So we were able to take off all of those capital transfers down at the bottom of the budget because we just did such a large transfer for all of those. So that what we were able to take the money that we normally put into that and disperse it through the rest of the budget. The biggest changes in the budget right now are salary increases. We are trying to Sterling employees are some of the lowest paid employees in the state of Connecticut. So we're trying to build it so that our employees have more of a reason to stay with us. It'll put us towards the average salary study wage line also. Right now, most people are on the minimum that you can make in the different positions. And also our employees have taken on a lot of extra tasks and a lot of extra responsibilities. So we feel that it would be better suited to increase their wages to better compensate them for those increases in responsibilities. The other biggest increase in the budget is Public Works. They do not have a very large budget right now, and the town has made it known that they want to see them out and about doing more work. The biggest increase in there, I believe, is adding a part-time public works person strictly to mow in the summer. It would be 20 hours a week, 20 weeks. That would give us more flexibility for the other guys, allow them to do work on the over-the-rail mower or any bigger projects that pop up. They're able to switch their tasks around because they have somebody strictly for mowing. The other categories, it's just yearly increases, unfortunately. The cost of living is going up, so contracts are going up, electricity is going up, our lawyer bills are going up, animal control is going up, the ambulance service asked for more money because they come to Sterling so much. So we increased the ambulance service. The biggest decrease, I think, right now is recreation. So all of this mixed together keeps us at the steady 22 mils, along with the Board of Education budget.
With the Board of Education.
Yeah, with the Board of Education budget and the town budget mixed together, we're at 22.00 mils.
Ms. Judson.
Thank you. Any questions?
Thank you.
Okay, I need a motion to accept that budget.
That motion.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Discussion regarding updated snow and ice policy. I need a motion for this one to accept this updated snow and ice policy.
Was there any change between last time we saw this and this time?
Just the, no,
Yes, there was.
which one?
I sat down with Aaron and we went through it line by line. There were a few things that we had to tweak here and there. Otherwise it's the same thing. Their equipment is a little different than what I thought it was, so we had to change a little a little bit of the specifications,
So nothing really new.
nothing major changed.
I read through it, but I didn't see any, couldn't catch anything that was different. Okay, so I'll make that motion.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Approval of the bills. Need a motion to approve the bills.
I make a motion.
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. And just to acknowledge you guys did the treasury report,
Yes.
so there'll be no action taken on that. Any other business coming before the board of
Yes.
Go ahead, Betty.
I think that was, sorry, I don't mean to.
Yeah.
Okay. We were going to get together with the other boards, so are we scheduled already for a tri-board meeting with the Board of Finance and the Board of Education?
No, not yet.
Is there anything I can do this?
No, I can call.
Okay.
I don't know if there's one due. What do we do then? Every
Quarter.
quarter? I'll call Ted
Okay, all right, good.
and Bob.
Jack and Bob, okay.
That's it? All right, I need a motion to adjourn.
I make that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned.
That's good.